They call me the GOAT, but I might be a ghost. Whenever I look around, I can see what I want. The money, attention, and wealth for the family. I know what I want. You cheating the game, you're not up for the challenge. They call me the GOAT, but I might be a ghost. Whenever I look around, I can see what I want. The money, attention, and wealth for the family. I know what I want. You cheating the game, you're not up for the challenge. I'm the realest. Yeah, I see what I want and I get it. You be capping for the clout, you switching. Ain't no switching back. Had the boss up, you can call me triple threat. I be killing every show and get it before the check. I ain't tired yet. Overlapping like I used to run a track. Special, no, I don't even break a sweat. I'm as lethal as and all this really get. I remember Granny cooking fish and grits. When she gave us knowledge, she made sure it stick. Now we cooking in the stew, talking about this. I'm all over the world. People be sleep so they quite don't know it yet. Yeah, we ready for war. Anyone standing no way and it's over. I'ma wake 'em up, let me wake 'em up. You will see what I'm about, I ain't one of them. Used to sleep on the floor, head below the rim. Now I'm dunking on like Shaq and them. I be feeling for people, no sympathy. When they see me with check, they be sensitive. I don't fall in the trap, I be flipping it. Make it look easy, my feet up, I'm kicking it. Over and over. They repeating my they liking it. But ain't showing the love, they be trifling. All I'm seeing is red like lightning. Over and over. Straight heat the beat, oh, you rappers for real ain't touching me. It's a banger whenever I'm walking in. Banger whenever I'm walking in. Yeah, cause I go. They call me the GOAT, but I might be a ghost. Whenever I look around, I can see what I want. The money, attention, and wealth for the family. I know what I want. You cheating the game, you're not up for the challenge. They call me the GOAT, but I might be a ghost. Whenever I look around, I can see what I want. The money, attention, and wealth for the family. I know what I want. You cheating the game, you're not up for the challenge. They call me the GOAT, but I might be a ghost. It's been a long time. Oh, it's been a long time indeed. Bam! And just like that, what's happening, everybody? What's going on? It is your guy, PhD, U Sports' very own. I am the professor, aka the Skybox Bully, aka Big Unk, aka Mr. Argue with your mammy if you don't think I'm right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Friday Night Hype. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. We got a few things to talk about. We ain't going to keep you long. Let me see here. Come on back in. Come on back in. Come on. What's up, everybody? How was your week? Getting some things situated here. Let me get some information ready for you. As you know, tis the season. 7v7 coming back at you one more again. Huh? Are you guys ready? Did you guys miss it? I know a lot of you guys. Shout out to Holy City Warfare. Shout out to Holy City Warfare, man, for doing their thing last weekend. Heard it was phenomenal. I've seen the videos. I've seen the pictures with or without the watermarks. You know what I'm talking about. Hey, I'm just teasing. Listen, once you guys book somebody, man, you know somebody's out there working hard, go ahead and bless them just a little bit. Just a little TT. You know what I mean? We still want that duck. Hey, 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 hey. Come on now. Come on, Hashim. Come on, man. That thing, I don't know if that thing I don't know if I can take it out of here, man. I know you do. I know you do. What's going on, everybody? Hey, welcome back to another episode of Friday Night Hype. We came in here just to talk to you for a moment to let you know what's going down. Now, a lot of you guys already know. 7v7 season. You feel it. It's in the air. It's happening. It's going down whether you like it or not. And hopefully you're going to love it because this season is just a little bit different. It's a little bit more hype to it. It's a little bit more high flying, head tapping, strapped up. You already know how the vibes go. And how else would we start this season off other than air traffic control? Huh? Listen, this year, I told you guys ain't been listening? I've been telling you for the last couple weeks, man. This year, Franklin Alexander is taking it to what they say a whole nother level. No doubt. No doubt, man. You guys won't believe what's happening. This year, it's going on a circuit. So you know what that means. They're traveling abroad, up and down South Carolina. Is your team, is your city on the list? Well, we going to find out here just in a minute because you guys won't believe who I got with me. No. You guys won't believe who I got with me. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you none other than the man, the myth, the legend himself. Ladies and gentlemen, Franklin Alexander in the building. Ow! What's going on, man? How
Hey,
you feel?
peace. I feel good. I feel
Hey,
excited. How you feeling?
hey, man, listen, you already know how I go, man. It's always that calm before the storm, so to speak. You know,
Oh
those
yeah.
these
Oh
these nights that lead up to events such as 7v7 or anything like that happens to be probably one of the most frustrating, but you know, we got to get it done. Can you hear me?
no doubt.
There you go. Your
I
picture
can.
went out on me, but yeah, there you go. But so
There we
what's
go.
going on right now? Looks like you're running around trying to get all this stuff ready for tomorrow.
Hey, that's what we're doing. Little bit of rain, but that never hurt anybody. We still gonna kick off the train. It's gonna go at the scheduled time tomorrow. We're
Right.
just getting preparations. Whenever you prepare,
They,
for a good day, then you have a great
yeah, most definitely, man. Listen, first of all, congratulations. This is year number 3 of air traffic control.
year 4.
Year 4. Oh, I'm off by one. Hey, listen, correct me when I'm wrong. Year number 4 of air traffic control, but normally air traffic control has just been kept. We'll call it isolated. It hasn't been.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't. It say it's open to everybody. First of all, I will say the air traffic control has been open to everybody, but it's just been centralized in Camden for the last 3 years. Correct?
I mean,
Um,
we pretty much that's it.
yeah. I mean that's not a
We're,
bad thing.
we'll,
But this year
yeah.
you've taken it to a whole nother level, man. You said you was gonna do it. You talked to me months ago. You said, "Listen, man, I got this plan. What do you think?" We talked for a while on the phone. You had this plan, and now it's come to fruition. Air traffic control has gone on a circuit, and I think it got a little bit bigger than what even you thought it was going to be. Okay. Uh oh. Going through a bad spot. Can't hear you. You must be going through a bad spot. You must be going through a bad spot. But we'll keep you abreast of what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. Real quick. Stay on, Frank. We keep rolling. We'll keep rolling. So air traffic control, ladies
Okay.
and gentlemen. There we go. I can hear you now.
Yeah,
So
yeah, you can hear me now.
yeah, there you go. There you go. I know. Listen, folks, we live in South Carolina, man. Sometimes you get into those country roads. Sometimes you just lose a little bit of signal, but it's all good. We're gonna keep this thing rolling. So air traffic control, starting off tomorrow, 3:23, 9 o'clock in the morning at
Mm-hmm.
Camden Sports Complex. If
Mm.
I'm not mistaken, by reading some of the notes that I've been going through. What's up, Fee? How you doing? Happy early birthday. Happy early birthday to my little sis. Uh Tomorrow you got 53 teams, Franklin.
Oh yeah, 53, 54, somewhere around that number, but definitely a good crowd. Where we couldn't fit everything in one day, so we kind of had to get the 2 day approach going, the 2 day format going. So that's what we got here. So Saturday, tomorrow, we got our 6 through our 12U planes. So that's 6U, 8U, 10U, and 12U. And on that Sunday, we'll turn around with the older age groups.
There you go. And tomorrow, speaking of the age groups and speaking of some of the teams that's coming through tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, it starts off tomorrow at Saturday, 3:23 at Camden Youth Sports Complex. Of course, you have Camden Youth Bulldogs are in the building. Demon Elite is in the building. Northeast Wolfpack, Capital City Vipers, GVE. You guys already know how I feel about GVE. Greenview Eagles will be in the building. Blythewood, Blythewood Bengals,
We can go
803.
away.
You like that? 803 Elite Saints. The Columbia Knights will be in the building. Coastal Youth Chants, Bishopville Dragons, also Carolina Rams, Mamba Elite, Flowtown Elite, Carolina Elite Panthers, CEP, West Columbia Tigers, you already know how it goes, West Side, along with Beyond Youth Sports and Football City Elite, along with Lexington Blaze. Listen, 53 teams is going down tomorrow, and like I said before, Franklin had this thought of just bringing it in, doing a little circuit. He's like, man, I don't know how many teams we're going to get. I don't know what it's going to look like. Then out of nowhere, he calls me up and he says, hey, I got some good news and I got some better news. Which one you want first? So I told him, shoot it to me with both of them. Man, listen, this thing got so big so quick. First of all, shout out to everybody in South Carolina who is participating in this event.
Absolutely.
There will be championship.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there'll be championship rounds right there at the games. So you guys don't have to wait to the end. I believe you get trophies at the end of each tournament. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's correct.
Yeah. So you can't beat that, right? You don't have to wait to the end. Um, and speaking of the end, there that isn't the end. Then comes Sunday on 3/24. Back again at the Camden Youth Sports Complex. You guys know exactly where it's at. What's up, Zay? You guys know where it's at. On Sunday, you have the older groups, as Franklin just said, you have the older groups coming in. Again, you have Camden Youth Bulldogs, Demon Elite, Northeast Wolfpack, PD Rams will be in the building, along with GVE. Blythewood Bengals come back again. 803 Elite Saints, we'll see you on day 2. Columbia Knights, come on, man. 14U is in the building. Coastal Youth Champs. I believe that's probably short for the Chanticleers, but we'll find out. Can't wait to meet them. Carolina Renegades will be in the building. Carolina Rams, Mamba Elite, Flowtown Elite, Carolina Elite Bulldogs, Carolina Elite Panthers, Team Shot Callers. Ooh, y'all better be a squad with a team like that, with a name like that. I'm
Oh yeah.
Team Shot Callers. Beyond You Sports come back again. The ESA Fitness, Football City Elite, Carolina Raiders, SC Bragging Rights. Come on now.
A name like that.
You ain't like, hey, listen, you see I'm sitting there. All right now. All right, I'm going to come find y'all. If I don't find y'all, feel free to come up to the booth, chop it up with your guy, the professor. We'll be there all day long. Carolina Raiders, SC Bragging Rights, Northside Cardinals, and CRU. On Sunday is 39 teams. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, figure it out for yourself. That is about 92 teams. 92 teams in 2 days. All right? And hold on.
Let's go.
But wait, there's more. Hold on now, because you guys have to realize when this stuff is going down and how it's going down. All right? So I'm going to break it down to you. And then we're going to get some more questions out of Franklin Alexander right here. 3/23 and 24 is at Camden. That's called the Flight Risk. Okay? That's tomorrow. That's what's going down. All right, Bulldog Sports Complex, Camden High School. But I believe that's the sports complex. Excuse me, sports complex. Then on 3/30, the following week, Franklin's going to go ahead and bring ATC, Air Traffic Control, down to Goose Creek High School to possibly, I don't want to say versus, because it's all love when it comes down to the games. I know there's competition. I know there's slight competition. But everybody is waiting to see ATC versus Low Country Football Group. Huh? Come on, man. You guys know. You already know how it's going to be. You already know how it's going to go down. Of course, Franklin's going to come up there. Probably will go live, watch some of the games, get his take on it. We probably get Coach Anton up in the booth. Might even get them both side by side, watching some of the games, and let's talk about how all this thing started. So that's on 3/30. Then on 4/6 and 4/7, it's Columbia. It's Mayday, 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 going down at the Jewish Community Center. All right? So make sure the teams are already locked in. There's no more getting in. Okay? This thing is locked. Lock, stock, and barrel. The man can't take on no more teams, can't do no more scheduling. He is probably up to here with
we don't want to redo schedules. No,
we can't redo no more schedules.
No.
Unless a team drops out, you possibly could put your name on a waiting list. That's all I can say. That's about as best as we can do for you, but there's no guarantees. That's going down on 4/6 and 4/7. On 4/13 and 4/14, it's down at Bamberg, all right? That's called High Altitude. Going down at Richard Carroll Elementary School, all right? Then 4/20 and 4/21 in Charlotte. That's right, Charlotte, the big city, North Cackalack. Don't try to bring it back. It's called Mach 1. Going down at Palisades High School. You guys definitely got to check that out. I know that one's going to be off the chain right there up in Charlotte. Then he comes back down. This is the circuit, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we're talking about, okay? Then he comes back down to, where are we at? We're at Charlotte. Then we come back down to Columbia. It's called the Final Approach. I love that name, by the way. Final Approach, going down at Garner's Ferry Sports Complex. Garner's Ferry Sports Complex. All right, so definitely got to check that one out. If you didn't get a chance to get in any of them, hopefully you've at least seen one of them. 5-4 and 5-5. It's at Florence, South Carolina. It's the Search and Rescue. All right, Hartsville Sports Complex. 5-11 and 5-12. See, we told you it's got to be 2 days per event. I'm gonna count it down for you, let you know how many it is. All right, 5-11 and 5-12 is going down in Sumter. I'll definitely be there. I think we're locked in for that one. It's called the Head Tap. You guys know what you do out there. It's going down. All right, at Dillon Park. You definitely know where Dillon Park's at. You guys been there for a while. 5-18 and 5-19 is going down to Lugoff, South Carolina. Unexpected Maneuvers is happening at Lugoff Elgin High School. Beautiful school, by the way. You guys love that one. Then on 5-25 and 5-26, it's Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We're twisting Franklin's arm every time we see him trying to get in on that one. It is called Aerial Assault. That is the championship. Championships going down at South Strand Recreation Center. All right. So listen, start times on Saturdays, 9 o'clock in the morning. Start times on Sundays, 11:30. Now, I'll tell you this. Franklin and I have been dealing with each other for the last almost 3 or 4 years. We've been rocking with each other. You know, once I get in the booth and we say start time is start time is start time is start time, he's reflected on me about starting on time, getting, not really through the games, but at least starting on time. We owe that to you, okay? So all these potential times, when you hear your team get called, make your way to the field. Plain and simple. Some of you guys have some traveling to do. Just like us, we want to go back home at a somewhat of a decent time. So listen, the further we get this thing rolling, and we call your names to the field, because that's exactly what we're going to do, that's when we need you guys to come up, step up, and get in there. If, for some reason, I hope this don't happen. Franklin. If you have your name called about 3 times, and within that 5-minute window, you are not on that field, and that other team is there and ready, unfortunately, you will forfeit that game. You will forfeit that game. And that's just one of the rules that we talked about. In order to get this thing running smoothly, you guys know 7v7 goes kind of quick. So please, the times, they're there, but they're estimated times. Okay? Those times are there, but they're estimated times. You need you guys to be there and ready to go. All right? So make preparations for that. Okay, Franklin. We got the names. We got the teams. We got some of the dates going on. You have to be kind of geared up for what looks to be, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. About 19 games, man. It seems to be less in about a month's time. We'll average out to be about a month's time. Man, how do you even prepare for something like that?
Pray. That's the first thing I do. I pray, and then I go and execute. Just proper planning. I talk with my guys, like, shout out to Anton, shout out to Jay Williams also. Definitely partnering with them helps a lot in doing the Star Wars flight one down there in Charleston. But things like that, just leaning on experience, the things that I've been through, because kind of a moment like this I've been prepping for the last years since we started it.
Yeah.
This is year 4. Every year we got bigger and better. And then you learn how to do better, and you learn how to execute better. So that's what it is. Just breaking it down into small pieces. At the end of the day,
lost out. Can you hear me? All right, lost a small picture. Like I said, he's traveling now, rolling through the city, trying to get everything ready for tomorrow. We look forward to coming out there tomorrow morning and meeting some of them. There he goes back again. There we go. So Franklin, the idea of making it a circuit, what made you come up with the idea of making it a circuit?
It was a way to help it grow, and also it was a way. In anything I do, I like to grow, and I like the revenue share. I like to empower other programs. So this is two phase. This is one way for us to stay active in the off season without having to travel to outside states. We can stay pretty much within the state of South Carolina and just bring it closer to everyone. So hey, this weekend we might be in your area. This weekend we might be in your area. This weekend we're in your area.
Right.
You know, and so that just made it more suitable in a better situation for everyone involved. But also the other thing is, you know, like I said, revenue sharing, helping programs continue to make money in the off season. That's another part of this that happens with air traffic control. This isn't just me going to every tournament and hey, this is all of mine. No, this is a shared thing. This is other directors, other people involved. Hey, we are hosts here one day, and then that's money that a program can use in that off season and gear towards the, you know, the fall tackle season. So there's a couple of dynamics to this in that reason, Clint. You know, as far as why we did it.
There we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are interested, this year, it won't happen right there towards the end. I would say wait towards the end. If you're interested in hosting one of these events, please feel free to reach out to Franklin Alexander. Find out what you can do to get in on it next year. It's probably going to run about the same dates, right? Due to other 7v7 and other sports and things like that going on. We probably want to keep it within that time frame. And don't forget, this leads almost right up to and close to, fall ball or some spring tackle that's going on, and everybody getting ready for the upcoming season. What is the future? I mean, listen, this is huge for air traffic control, and like you said, not just air traffic control, but other programs and other organizations to make an impact and to be able to collect some funds for some of those who can't really, generate the funds quickly or, in a timely manner, shall we say. What is the future for air traffic control and the air traffic control circuit?
Just continued growth, but in a structured manner.
Yeah.
Most importantly, I mean, because you can grow, you can grow, you can explode overnight, but if it's not structured, if it's not managed, then it becomes chaos. So one of the things that we want to do is just to continue to grow. This is one of the things, a lot of programs that are introduced in the fall, new programs that you might see, you'll see them in the air traffic control, and that's kind of where they get their feet wet per se with the other teams in the league as well. So it's also an introduction platform to new teams into the fall, so to speak. So just continuing to grow, continuing to share the revenue, continuing to spread. I wanted to be the biggest in the state. I wouldn't lie about that. I mean, that's just a competitive edge I have personally. Anything that I'm in, I wanted to be the best. You know that about me, Professor.
Right.
I just strive to be the best in everything I do. But continue to, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, finish.
I was just going to say, just continue to maintain where we're at and grow from there. We don't want to regress. We don't want to grow backwards. We want to continue to put on a good show and continue to provide parents with a platform that they know about. There's something that's really happening. I've heard from a lot.
Okay, lost out on it. Lost out on a little bit of the sound once again. But one thing I do want to, we'll get the sound back here in a second. I guarantee you. Like I said, listen, you know where we live at, South Carolina. We go in, we go out. It's out a little bit of the country. But one thing we do want to reflect on is what Franklin is saying here with structure, and growth. You have to have that structure. Hence why some of these rules and some of the things that we'll be explaining tomorrow when I get up in the booth, and I'll go through some of these rules again, especially about being on time, sportsmanship, the introduction to some of these newer teams who may not be used to the 7v7 just yet. This is definitely an opportunity to get them in there. Franklin, what are some of the responses that you've been getting from all of this through some of the teams?
Positive. a whole lot of positivity, a whole lot of excitement. Guys, I know we talk about this. We've been prepping for this since January.
Yeah, yeah,
Folks are chomping at the bit. They can't wait for tomorrow. They can't wait for Sunday.
yeah.
Rain or shine, we gonna go. You know, even if we have to have a rain delay tomorrow, but we still gonna go.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. Everybody's ready to let loose. Just drop a little nugget right here for you, Clint. The 10U and the 12U games tomorrow will be played on the main field under the lights. So that'll be something real exciting. Yeah, the champions will be crowned under the lights. So, and it'll be called by the professor. So, man, this is gonna be an incredible thing.
Of course, man. Listen, when the Skybox Bully is in the building, best believe it is going to be on fire. We're there all day.
It gets crowded in that booth, man.
Huh?
It gets crowded in that booth when the Skybox Bully's in there.
Listen, man, and listen, I have no problem with that. I love student athletes. Listen, if you ever want to come up there, take a picture, take a selfie, come talk with me. You might slip in, you might get in an interview. All right, if you are that guy, you know, or that young lady. Let's not get it twisted. Them girls showing up nowadays too. So listen, you might turn around and mess around and be on a live interview. You guys know how I'm going to do tomorrow. I'll go in and out of the lives. Now, you know my rules. Number one rule is I'm not going to stay live for an entire game. Maybe the championships. We'll see. Franklin and I will talk about that one. But listen, if you really want to support, you already know to come on out there tomorrow, Camden Youth Sports Complex. You know exactly where it's at. Franklin, what's the gate fees going on tomorrow?
Admission is 10 and 5.
Okay.
Adults 10, kids 5.
There you go. $10, $5. You guys can enjoy youth football all day long. It's not just one game. It's not just two games. We're talking about all day long. You can sit there and enjoy youth football. All right, $5 for the kids.
And just to add,
go ahead.
Just to add to that, Clint, you know, we're big on the atmosphere. So DJ will be live out there. Fish will be frying. Pelicans is out there. The professor's out there. So it's gonna be a great family environment. Feel free to bring all the kids, bring the babies, and just come out and have a good time with us.
Listen, that's definitely what needs to happen, man. You already know the vibes and how we do for the community, by the community. Mm-hmm. Franklin's putting on something that I don't think in South Carolina. I know there's been guys who travel 7v7 wise and go up and go down, and they travel to all these different spots, man. But we're talking about one group, air traffic control, sitting there coming to your city. You heard the cities get posted. All right. If you didn't, rewind after the live and go listen to it. All these cities, 19 to 20 games. 19 to 20 games in almost less than what is a month's time. All right, because we're just counting the Saturdays. All right. 19 games. 19 days, excuse me, of football. Right, yeah. 19 days. I'm sorry, it's not 19 games. 19 days of a certain. Ooh, that's got to be. Is that a? That's got to be something. I don't know anybody. Do you know? I haven't known. No, I don't think anybody's done that. I haven't heard. All right. I know a lot of people's traveling.
Only one way to do it.
Hey, and that's to go big or go home. So you already know, ladies and gentlemen, tune in tomorrow. Of course, we'll come in with the intro. And we'll let you guys know when we're there. We'll let you know what's happening with some of the games. We'll keep up with the brackets and let you know some of the winners and things like that. When it comes down to the championships, man, you already know what the vibe's going to be. I can't wait to see some of these teams, especially with these names and what they're going to do tomorrow. Brand new teams. Now, this is open to everybody. This isn't just Skyfa. I think this is just a little bit of everybody, right?
Yeah, it's everybody. Open to everybody. It is a shout out. As a matter of fact, shout out to all the leagues. Shout out to Skyfa. Shout out to AYF. Shout out to AAU. All the leagues have a participant in there or have been a part of one of those leagues. So this is what it's about. It's about creating a platform that we all can jump on and enjoy and get good work out of.
Definitely. I can't wait to see it. There are a couple of rec teams. There's some new teams in there that I saw.
Yeah, a couple of rec teams too. Shout out to Lexington Blaze. That's a rec team.
Oh, see, and slowly but surely they start coming in. Now there's a team you had a couple of years back, Franklin, that I want to ask about. The Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Was it the Cowboys? There was a team that came in that played at Camden Youth Sports Complex. It was a rec team, but man, they were a force to be reckoned with. I thought it was the Cowboys. I'm gonna do my
Yeah.
research. You know what I'm talking about now, though.
Yeah. Shout out to Mook. I think that was one of his tournaments that we held at Camden.
Yeah, it sure was.
And it was a rec team on there. So
sure
yeah.
was.
Yep.
It made it all the way down to the championships and gave them boys a run for their money. So don't sleep on some of these. Don't sleep on no team. No team, any league, anybody, you got to bring it. You got to bring it out, man. Definitely bring your A game tomorrow, because you guys already know how I go when it comes to the booth. I got no team affiliation with nobody, so I got no problem talking my trash when it goes down tomorrow. The DJ will be there. Man. The vendors will be there. Everybody's there to have a good time, great environment. We can't wait till it goes down tomorrow, man.
Oh, yeah. Come get this work.
Hey, for sure. Air traffic control goes down, starts tomorrow. So buckle up, hold on tight. We definitely about to take flight. Hey, Franklin, thanks for taking the time out to come and sit and talk with us, man. Anything else you want to add or any shout outs you want to give?
Just real quick, just want to give a shout out to every program that is involved with air traffic control. I am the pilot, but this isn't something that's built by me alone. This is built by all of us. This is all of us that have had meetings, earnest and long discussions in the background to put this together. So shout out to everyone that is involved in air traffic control. I couldn't do this without all of y'all. I appreciate everyone. Shout out to you, the professor, for getting involved. And the main thing, shout out to all of the facilities. Shout out to anybody that's involved in giving us a facility, school districts, recreational centers, all of that. Shout out to all of the people involved in making this happen. Shout out to law enforcement and everyone involved and giving us a safe environment. So just a big thankful, man. Just a big thank you. You know?
There you go. And we appreciate it. Like I said before, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get in on the list for next year, you might want to go ahead and get ready to reach out to Franklin.
It's only going to get bigger.
Listen, don't bombard him with it, all right? Put the message out there. I guarantee you, he will get back to you. But right now, it's about to get real busy real quick. But if you want to slip in there, I suggest you send him a message, all right, via on Facebook or something like that. Maybe tomorrow. We're not going to give out his number, but reach out to us. If you can't get in touch with him, reach out to us. We'll be happy to pass along the message to him. If you want to host an event next year, it's real, and I'm not going to tell you no numbers, but I can tell you right now, it's on the low side to host one of these events. So you might want to get your chance to get in there next year, to get in to host one of these events and see if air traffic control can bring the circuit to a city near you. All right?
Real quick, Clint. Quick, one more. Shout out to all of our athletes. Shout out to all of our young athletes that's going to put on the show over the weekend and over the next 9 weekends. Shout out to all of the athletes that are involved.
Yeah, because I think they're going to bring it, man. I think we're going to see.
Oh, they're going to bring it.
You're going to see a whole bunch of talent. You're going to see a whole bunch of talent in just a little bit of time. So I think it's going to be almost a little bit overwhelming with the talent that goes on down here in the Carolinas, whether it's North Carolina or South Carolina. I think this is when they're going to bring it, especially when there's championships at the end of each event. Again, that's something new. That's something that's not always done or hasn't been done. I'm going to do my due diligence, do some research, but at the end of every event, there will be a championship when it comes down to it. All right, 19 dates set on the calendar right now, and like you say, it's rain or shine. So if anything, there'll be a slight delay. That's about it. And for what I'm hearing, the weatherman, Mother Nature, is supposed to be generous with us tomorrow. It starts off a little bit tonight. I know you guys sit there and say, hey, it's raining, we're not going to play. I'm telling you, if anything, there's a slight delay. We will try to keep you updated as Franklin keeps us updated before we get there. If Franklin gives us an update, we'll be more than happy to jump on live, put up a post. So make sure that you like, share, tell a friend to tag 2 more friends to tune in to PhDU Sports all day tomorrow to look out for some of those changes if needed. All right? Y'all already know how it goes down. Hey, Franklin, man, thank you. Go ahead and get ready because I know what you're doing. I know y'all going to be on that fish tomorrow. I already know y'all going to be on that fish tomorrow. So listen.
Oh, yeah.
2 pieces of bread, a piece of fish, get the mustard ready, and it's time to go to work. You already know where to send it, straight to the booth.
Straight to the booth with a couple packs of hot sauce.
Hello. There it goes. There it goes.
All
Hey, we
right.
appreciate you, man. You be safe out there, brother.
All right. Appreciate y'all. Take care.
No doubt. Boom. Well, there it is. So you heard it. You heard it right there from the horse's mouth. What's going on, William Dutton in the building? Hey, listen, if I could have put a picture up, you guys won't believe what this man has done. Huh? There's some news coming. We hope some news is coming soon. All right. Me and Will working out some things. We might make it work out for you. Zay, what's going on? Yeah, we got your attention, man. Come on. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. It's going to be off the chain tomorrow. We can't wait. We miss you guys. We can't wait to get back inside the booth and do what we do. Of course, myself and the student will be right there with me, calling games in and out of the lives all day long. We won't keep you around long, keep you updated. When the games get good, come on, man. When the games get good, you know we about to pop in there. You know. Oh, you said it's coming for sure? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's coming for sure. We got something. Willie D. Uh-oh. We got it. But you know how we do. All right. If you really want to support, come on out there. I cannot express that enough. I won't be able to sit there and show you live all day long as much as I would love to. Then you know what it is. Big VO! VO chat from the upstate, y'all. Don't get it twisted. You already know. What's up, fam? How you feel? What's going on, man? Bullies, them boys. Hey, listen, how's that squad looking, VO? I know them boys icy. That's icy. They're so icy, boy. Yeah, man. Let's see how these guys are gonna do this year. Any 7v7? Who you guys got for tomorrow? I know March Madness is going on. Your brackets are already filled out. You can't go back on them now. All right, so don't try. Don't try. All right, you picked a couple of teams. There was a couple upsets already on day one. Ooh, couple upsets already. But listen, we're gonna work it out. We got some 7v7 coming for you. Popping in and out of live tomorrow. PhD Youth Sports. Again, make sure you like and share. Tell a friend to tag a friend. PhD is going to air traffic control. And then the following weekend, air traffic control versus Low Country Football Group. Now, you guys already know that I am the ambassador of Low Country Football Group. But, you know, it's a mix of family and friends getting ready to go down. I just want to see some good games. Now, that one, well, you might get a little bit more lives out of you on that one. You might get just a little bit more lives out of you on that one. Because some good games about to go down. All right. 323 and 324, it goes down. We can't wait. We can't wait. We can't wait. We can't wait. Shout out to all of our sponsors. Of course, you know my man, the Flicks to Graphics. My man, it's going down. It's the graphic goat, Mr. Quentin Williams in the building. Bar on the Ave. Good food, better drinks, but drink responsibly. Bar on the Ave. Hey, you need that good smoke? Nothing wrong with a good cigar every now and then. Mix it with an adult libation. You won't believe the outcome. Tropical Italian Ice, Philly Ice with the Southern Charm. Try out Tropical Italian Ice and all their fine flavors. Philly Ice. Come on, man. Charleston Eaton Barbecue. Come and try it for yourself. Oh, you know I will. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Michael Brown. What's up, big dog? You know, hey, listen, I tried to tell him, Mike. I tried to tell him. I know how they feel about me. I know how they feel about me. So every now and then, Mike, look, every now and then, Mike, I got to put it up. GVE, I can't wear the hoodie, man. That hoodie is too, it's hot, man. That thing is hot, but it is GVE. I love those guys, man. Great settings. Don't forget also, ladies and gentlemen, that here this coming season, all right, when it's time for fall, that Midlands, you can schedule the professor for game of the week. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try for two game of the weeks coming up this season. I actually am in talks with the commish. Sometimes, you know, in the evenings, it might fluctuate on certain dates. He already knows what the vibe is, and you know, I'm a dad. I'm a husband. I'm a dad first. So of course, you know, my son will be playing this year, so I kind of want to move around his schedule so I can go out there and watch him play. And I'm pretty sure I can almost, I want to say guarantee, I would think that that's going to happen. All right. And here in the Low Country, come on, man. You know I wouldn't leave you hanging. PhD Youth Sports' very own The Student will be calling Game of the Weeks this year also. Listen, you guys haven't heard him. Woo, we've been in the lab. We have definitely been in the lab. Michael Brown, you already know, man. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's definitely how it goes. And shout out to none other than Low Country Football Group for everything that they have done and continue to do down here in the community of the Low Country. Also, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the No Line, No Shine, the Lineman Challenge, PhDU Sports' very own Lineman Challenge, powered by Low Country Football Group. We have an opportunity to come out there and showcase the linemen. I know sometimes they don't get no love during 7v7, but I will say this. We have about a week of signups. We've been trying to push it. I've been posting it up, throwing it up there for y'all. And as of right now, we do not have enough participants. So I will say this. If there are not enough participants, there's a couple of backup plans we can do. One, we would cancel. All right. And I would simply refund any and all monies to whomever has signed up. It's still sitting there. Okay. It's still sitting there. I have no problem giving it back. It's $10 per student athlete. Now, the money does not come to myself. It does not come to Low Country Football Group, even though it kind of, it would be nice, but it will go back into the community. I'll bless a couple fellas for their hard work and everything that they put into it, especially from last year. They put in a lot of hard time, a lot of, behind the scenes work. I'm just going to turn around and bless it right back to them so they will help continue to do it in the future. I know, Zay, I know you get the sad faces. But this is the thing. So if it does not go down, I think my next challenge will be to go and talk to the commissioner, Mr. Jay Williams, and see about holding a bowl game at the end of the fall season. All right. So one way or another, of course, PhD, we want to keep in the community, for the community, by the community. We definitely want to keep it rolling. All right. We might pick out a couple teams. It might be like the big dogs. Who knows, right? But those opportunities are there. We've asked about it before in the past. It was a simple answer, and we just got to, make sure we bring it to fruition. If you want to know what's going on when it comes to the Lineman Challenge, well, here it is. 12U, 10U, 8U, and even 6U. Those guys talked me into doing 6U. I was on my Jay Williams tip. I was like, I don't want to see no 6U. And a couple of those guys said, listen, Professor, you'd be surprised what these 6U players are learning nowadays. So there it is. 12U, 6U to 12U is going down. There are your challenges and what they have to do. All right. It's going down on these dates. I believe 420, 413, 420, and 427. On 413, you would actually come out, do a meet and greet. You'll have a small camp with the lineman coaches. Okay. Then you will be versed. You will be taught these drills per your age group. You will be taught those drills per your age group. Okay. It'll end. You'll come back the following week, which will be 420. Okay. You come back on 420. Then you will compete. The best times, the best scores, top four. Top four. That's why I said we had to have a bunch of participants. The top four would make it on to 427, the championship. There, you'll go through a couple of grueling drills once again. Same drills, but now it's the top four competing against each other, taking the best times, best points, and crowning your champion. All right. Now, the trophies will go straight to the champions and the champions only. This is a hard decision for me to make. Normally, I think last year I did the runner-ups also. This year is a little bit different. I want it to be a fight in the trenches. I want it to be a dog fight in the trenches. Not figuratively speaking, but you know what I mean. All right. Shout out also to Fordham Performance for jumping on this season. We can't wait to see what some of these guys are going to do. We will be visiting out with Jamie Fordham and Fordham Performance to see what they got going on. Running backs, I believe lineman is not in there yet, but is coming soon. Okay, for those running backs, you definitely want to get in with Jamie Fordham and Fordham Performance. Also, can't forget the factory. All right, some of those ballers, those hoopers. You got some hoopers out there? Listen, we got the place for you to train. It's the Factory Sports Fitness. All right, get in. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, March 30th goes down. It's Star Wars episode, The Flight. Okay, it is Air Traffic Control versus Low Country Football Group. All right, shout out to my man Zay in the building with Color Riot Creations. Listen, you guys have no idea. I'm going to show you here real soon. I'm going to show you real soon, but I'm just waiting about what Color Riot can do. Color Riot Creations bringing everything to life. Slaughterhouse, listen, they're not new. They're not new to this. They've been doing it for a while. Jumped in and said, hey, listen, we want to be a part of PhD too. Shout us out. Slaughterhouse, Elite, congratulations to all your success. All of your success. Also, later on down the road, ladies and gentlemen, you know we can't forget Fourth and Inches. Fourth and Inches coming up. Also, there's a new one on the block, Battle in the Swamp, going down July 25th and July 26th and through the 28th. All right, it's happening. It's happening. $200 entry fee, age group 6U all the way up to 12U. All right, 3-game guaranteed. Get your chance to get in. Get that information down. Screenshot it. Do what you got to do. Of course, PhDU Sports is going to be there. Why would you even ask? You already know. Also, shout out to my guys up top. It's the Horseman Sports Management. Hey, we appreciate you guys and all your help and everything you do. Always showing love when it comes to PhDU Sports. So, of course, we have to turn around and show love right back. Also, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, like and follow, subscribe to In the Lab with the Professor, where you can see these interviews, these shows, and more. All right? We all already know what it is, man. Listen, I'm about to get ready for tomorrow. It's getting late, almost bedtime for the big dog. For the big dog. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Can't wait to see a lot of you guys tomorrow as it goes down. All right. Also, listen, we're gonna bring up some more shows and some more talks. Concession stands, food trucks this year. That's gonna be the question. Last year we had concession wars, concession stand wars, food trucks, a couple of them slipped in there. It was off the chain. We're looking out for those bad unis. We're looking out for those fire unis this year. Coaches, you guys can get involved too. I love it when the coaches are all uniformed up, man, and everybody's looking in sync. That right there shows something about what you guys are putting into these youth and their programs. You guys got to come out too. You don't have to do the collared shirts. You don't have to. I mean, I kind of like them. Some of you guys look a little spiffy in them, right, on your grown man stuff, but hey, you don't have to. All right. We can't wait to see those fire uniforms, especially during 7v7, fall and or spring. It don't matter. Bring out those bring out those uniforms and show them off just a little something. Head tapping, strapped up tomorrow. So buckle up, hold on tight. We about to take flight. Air traffic control is up next. You already know.